Slight said he's heaven sent. Third person omnipotent. Great words, no difference. I don't rap, I make art. Bird need a race car. This ain't for the faint heart. Above clouds like Game Star. That's in my blood. That's in my blood.
All right, everybody ready?
Go.
Welcome back to the SLD podcast. I'm Brendan Austin Timberlake. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, watch us on YouTube. This is episode number 24.
For Kobe, baby.
For Kobe.
I should have worn my Kobe's, but I wore J's.
I got my good friend JoLee with me. I got Connor over here in the corner.
How you doing?
Over here lonely. The last episode we did, we had a room full of people. So I got my friend JoLee in here. He's a good friend of mine. I met him from Ty, who was on a couple episodes back.
Yeah. Shout out Piff Carter. We're trying to get him out here, so he got the clothing line coming.
Y'all got the same birthday.
We got the same year.
Same year, same day.
That's my twin. I
swear me and him are gonna. Did you watch the last one? Did you watch the podcast with him?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, I want him to make that mask.
I know you're talking about.
Did he tell you about it? Because
Yeah,
I know he left here and went and hung out with you, right?
I think he went to Brave. I think he was hanging out.
It was
with
Brave.
Brave.
But Brave be in my house every day though.
Okay.
So he probably came over.
Shout
out the nigga Michael Ryder, aka.
Shout out
Brave
Michael
Hard.
Ryder, one of the best poets in the game.
Man.
Just another poet.
Just another poet.
I don't think a whole lot of people know. I don't think he'd probably be mad at me for saying that.
Probably. Hey, I've known him for like 10 years, and like he's changed his name so many times, and like I might just walk around the corner one day and just like call him a name from like 7 years ago. He'd be like, "The fuck?" Like yeah, I remember, nigga.
Brave has a secret project on Apple under Just Another Poet.
Yeah, I actually got it. I'll be playing it sometimes. He'd be pissed. He'd be like, "Man, turn that
shit off."
I played some music last night of his, and he was turning like
some old shit.
This song called Krypton. You know that song probably.
I've heard it. I've heard
that's
almost
like my favorite song he's ever recorded, man. Yeah, he's tight.
So what do you go by nowadays as a rapper? I know you've had a bunch of name changes too, man.
I mean, I really ain't been doing no music or nothing like that, but
yeah,
I don't know.
What was your first rap name?
JoLee. Yeah, like it really is just my nicknames. My dad used to call me. He was like a volunteer football coach when I played football in high school in Lynchburg. When I moved from up here after my sophomore year, I moved back. And at practice, he was just like, "Get him, JoLee. Come on, get low." No, it's just stuck. Like everybody, and it's a small town, so everybody just started calling me that. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna go by Mickey Knox now.
Isn't that where they make whiskey?
That's where they make.
Yeah, that's where they make Jack Daniels.
Shout out Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels is probably my favorite whiskey.
Shout out Lynchburg.
It's the oldest registered distillery in the country. It was the first one to register with the federal government after Prohibition.
I've actually been to. You've been to the factory, right?
Yeah, but I ain't never did no tour or nothing.
I went to the tour one day, and it's pretty cool, actually. I wasn't 21, though.
Oh, I was about to say, did you get turned?
No, I wasn't 21, but it was still cool.
So the
story,
you know what I'm saying, how they fucking how they like made the whiskey and shit with the old like slave. His name was like Nearest Green, the one that like,
didn't the black guy create?
Yeah, that's my great grandmother's grandfather.
Wow.
You're lying.
No,
I'm
I
kidding.
like, I told like these kids the other night this shit, and they was like you lying. I was like, bro, I promise.
No.
Bro. But then they still look like they was like, I don't know about this nigga. I was like, all right, if you go take a tour, there's like a wall and there's names on it, and their Nearest Green's descendants, and my name's on there. So I ain't.
That's hard.
If you want to fact check me, you know what I'm saying, go take a tour.
I never knew that actually. I never knew that actually.
Yeah, Jack Daniels dropped me my check off.
Yeah, we need royalties.
Dude, we got turned off some Jack Daniels on Christmas Eve.
Oh, man.
Me, him, and
There's a vlog that I hope will not drop.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna film a vlog, and we were just downstairs drinking, listening to music. Yeah, that will never see the light of day. But
we
were off the Jack Daniels and the Coronas. I bought a Just a small bottle of Jack and a 12-pack of Coronas,
Yeah.
and it was gone.
I haven't drank no Jack in a minute, man.
Dude, I had no intentions of getting drunk, and every person in this house was like, "Come on, drink a little bit, dude."
Christmas Eve is a
It was
good
like
time
once
to
I
get
start
drunk, man.
drinking, there's no stopping. It's like I don't drink to taste.
Yeah,
I
Connor
drink
doesn't
to
even-
get drunk.
Connor don't even really drink like that
And-
either.
I mean, I'm actually like that weird person, I guess, because I really enjoy the taste of whiskeys and bourbons. And
Yeah, I do
you know,
too. That's how I am.
Dude.
I like the taste. I like IPAs and shit.
I do too.
I like the bitterness. Like it's kind of like coffee tasting.
You were
to
probably
me.
like a bitter, anyways. They got beers like that. It's more
Yeah.
popular in the UK. They're bitters, and they're like,
I haven't heard of that.
yeah, like if you ever get a chance to go to Nashville, and I mean, I'm not getting no check for this, but they should send me a check too. But it's called the Pub, and it's like an English style pub. It's right next to Burger Republic, and like across the street
in Nashville.
in the Goats. It's across
Okay.
the street from Bar Louie's and the Goats. Like Bar Louie's at one corner.
Okay.
And at this corner is the pub. It's an English style pub.
Dude, I was so hungover on Christmas. Like I couldn't even act
I couldn't
excited.
even open his presents.
No, I couldn't even give the people a good reaction. Like Lauren was hungover too, and I surprised her with a trip to Disney World, and she was like, "Thanks." I was like, I about snatched it back.
Damn, I would have been.
I'm gonna give you this shit tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd
You
have
better
been
be glad
salty, too.
they're non-refundable.
I'm gonna take this back and get you some motherfucking Dollywood tickets.
Yeah.
Shit, I
You
hope
can
she don't
splash
see
in
this episode.
Safari.
She gonna be mad at bro. So yeah.
So, JoLee, you're a long time. You've lived in Tennessee your whole life, right?
Correct.
Native.
Another Tennessee
yeah,
native,
another
born
t-
and raised.
I was born and raised here in Murfreesboro.
Me too. Well, I was raised in this, but I was actually born here. My mom was a doctor and shit. When she got pregnant, was here. You know, I was born in the old hospital.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's funny you bring your mom up. Isn't she the athletic?
No.
Not
She
anymore?
no. She actually moved jobs. She got a job across campus now.
Okay.
But her old job, she was like she was an administrator of like the Murphy Center complex, and like her
Okay.
department was just overseeing like all the game day, like you know what I'm saying, like
activities,
like
schedules.
they you know what I'm saying, they put the security guards and all that stuff in place
Yeah.
at all the games, and they make sure the maintenance and like all the sports facilities on campus was straight,
Yeah.
and they get like set up for graduation and stuff like that. But she was actually like, she didn't work in athletics. Like her department worked for athletics. So they just made sure all the sporting facilities were where they needed to be on game days or like concerts and shit like
Yeah.
that. So, but
That-
now she moved across campus too. She works with in building services.
She's
Yeah.
still at middle though.
Yeah, she's still at middle,
Okay.
but she works in like building services, like with like the administrators and stuff, like on projects.
Did
and
she
stuff like that.
graduate from MTSU?
Yeah, actually, she got her undergrad, master's, and
Damn,
she
got-
got shit. Sorry, I hit the mic. She got hooded. I mean, what is it, hooded or something? When you get hooded for your PhD or something like that.
I don't even know.
She walked for her PhD last year.
Okay.
She's
Damn.
she's in the last step. So
You
like,
can call her
right-
doctor.
Yeah, I call her Dr. Mom. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But she's in the last stages of like, she's writing a dissertation and stuff, and she's about done with that. She was actually in the library today working on it. But she's almost done with that. She'll officially be a doctor. So
How old were you when your mom got involved with middle with MTSU?
like 5. She was
Dude.
she was a student worker, and at first, and we lived on campus in family house, and like them apartments that look like the projects.
don't tell me. Fuck.
Womack Lane.
Womack.
And
Yeah.
This shit look like the projects, dog.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
But yeah, we was living over there, and like she was a student worker, and then she got hired on to be the secretary for the Murphy Center complex and she ended up becoming like an administrator in there. I think she stayed long too, cause like the benefit of like going to school and getting more education for you know what I'm saying, a discounted price. So that's the reason why she stayed for a while, and she put that discount to use, and
Yeah,
now
hell yeah, she did.
Yeah.
That was always something that we connected on. Just I met you through
athletics,
Ty, but I got really close with Ty, and then I kind of got into y'all's friend group and shit, and then me and JoLee, we connected through MTSU. We both grew up around MTSU and
Like-
sport. Like it's crazy that we probably did see each other,
We probably been
but like
tons of games and didn't know each other.
but like you said, 5. Dude, I've been going to MTSU games since before I could. Some of my first memories are at like a football game, and I'm freezing my toes off.
I was literally like, my 5th grade, when I was in 5th grade, like they were shorthanded of managers, and I was literally like a manager. I would
Towel boy.
I would leave school at Bradley Elementary and
I
go
went
straight
there too.
to football practice.
That's wild.
Every day.
My grandma used to teach there.
But like so each football coach, each position football coach has their own personal manager, and everyone had one, and like. I was working with Larry Fedora at the time.
Ooh,
and,
Southern Miss.
Yeah,
Moved to
and
Southern
he went
Miss.
to North
So you
Carolina
were there
and stuff.
whenever McCullum was there.
Yeah, so Larry Fedora was the offensive coordinator, and he was the running backs coach.
Yeah.
And I never forget it, like when they warmed up, did their little individual warm ups, and with the running back group or whatever, and he would be like throwing passes. And they would be like just doing little drills and shit before practice started.
Yeah.
And they would be in like a line, and he'd throw passes up to them, and they would catch them. Like one-handed, like it was just different variation of stuff. And then like if they dropped it, they would have to do 10 push-ups. And all I did was shag balls for him. I would stand next to him, catch the
Just
balls that the players caught, and give them back to him. So when they caught the ball and they threw it at me, and like if I dropped it, he'd be like
10 push-ups.
I'm like, damn, I can't do no
and you're
push-ups.
like 3rd grade.
I was like 5th grade,
5th
4th
grade.
to 5th grade. I was a little fat kid. I'm still fat. And I was like, Coach, I'm not doing no push-ups. Like, get out of here.
I went to the
part of my life, as my like childhood life. That was fun being around all them kids, man. Like, well, they was kids too, but
yeah, hell yeah, they were.
I was on the sideline every home game as a kid. Like, he was low key recruiting me. They was like, "You gonna come play here?" I was like, "Shit, I hope so."
Yeah, of course.
Didn't go that way, but
I went to football camp, baseball camp, and basketball camp.
I never went to football. I never went to baseball camp, but I definitely went to basketball.
Yeah, I did football. I did all of them. One year, me and my cousin. So it was me and my cousin. We're 8 months apart. So like we're basically brothers. One year we literally did all of them. My grandparents put us through that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, they kept us busy as fuck when we were little.
Yeah.
Like, like what like a football camp would be, or like a sports camp. So like, you pay money to go. So like, say you're at the football camp, you pay money and you're there from literally like 9 a.m. to like 4 p.m. Like
you
just they feed you lunch and you're like doing drills and like
said lunch.
I had to get lunch. You feel me?
But yeah, you're like with the actual coaches and the players are like doing drills with you. It was really fun back then, and yeah, that was just awesome. I grew up around MTSU
I did a basketball camp one year, and it was just like me and this one kid. We were in like for Kermit Davis, his basketball camp. Like where he had it was like I forget. But the top level for like the high schoolers was like called the NBA group or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
I can't remember. I was in 6th grade, so I was in the level below that. But it was me and the lady that she worked in the Murphy Center too, and her grandson. And we was hooping, but just like he went on to go play with like the high schools, and like I was talking to one of the coaches. I was like, I'm trying to go up there too, man. I'm trying to hoop because I was just balling on them kids.
Yeah.
Like, no, I ain't trying to toot my like. I was hooping. Like, I was a developed, like, basketball player before all them kids in that age. Like, me and him was both hooping, but he was cold, though. He left me in the dust. Like, they made us play against each other, and, like, he was balling on me, dog. Like, so, but he, like, the coach was like, all right, we'll let you go up to the NBA, you know what I'm saying, if you show out today. So I showed out in all my drills, and then we got down, I had to play him. We had to play a little 5-on-5 game. He was busting my ass, dog. He was fucking giving me all the buckets. And then I had to stay in that group, and he went up and played with the high schoolers. I was so pissed. I was so mad.
It makes me sad seeing. I haven't been to a MT basketball game in 2 years, man.
I know. It's different.
They suck.
They do. It's different, man. Like this. Kermit took him 16 years to build the culture.
But also think about this though. Whenever Kermit's early years, man, we had a lot of these years.
Yeah, we did.
We did, bro.
Did nobody really want to play for Kermit because they was kind of like. This thing about MTSU, they gave him a chance because he was
at Idaho.
Yeah, but he built that program, and then he was about to get the job at Texas A&M, and then he got in trouble with some kind of recruiting violation or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of put a standstill on his career because he was already that was back when Texas A&M was in the Big 12, so he's already in the Power 5 conference.
Yeah.
So and then he lost that.
And think about and look at Texas A&M now though.
They got what's the name?
They're in the tournament every year.
Yeah, they're not that good this year. I don't think.
Dude,
last year they wasn't that great.
Because middle is not that good this year. It's been hard for me to even watch college basketball.
I know. And
does that make sense?
I don't have cable in my new house because I just moved out and like I only watch like I'll like stream like NBA games or some shit like that.
Yeah,
and,
like, Reddit.
I put NBA. All right, y'all. If y'all fucking try to use Reddit to stream NBA games, it's over with. They shut that shit down.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, that's how I watch all my soccer games.
Crack streams is where it's at, B.
Crack streams.
Crack
Okay.
streams. They got.
Dude, I
everything
found a
you need.
website that has all the soccer games.
They got the soccer too. I was in the bar last week for my homie's birthday. Shout out Franklin. We went out for his birthday was Monday, but we went out Saturday and we was in like Dogwood, I think, the new bar. It's like a newer bar. It's the first time I've ever been there. And
I think I've heard of that.
Around here?
No, it was in downtown Nashville. It's
okay.
It's like two doors. It's like a door down from like Rebar and fucking Kung Fu. You ever been to Kung Fu Saloon?
I've not.
Yeah, Kung Fu Saloon's pretty tight. It's like a big ass barcade almost. Like it's a bunch of arcade games and shit in there, and it's pretty tight. But it's better to go. Yeah, it's better to go like in the summertime.
We used to have one of those. It's called Barcade.
There's
Here in Murfreesboro.
Yeah,
Is it
it's not open no more.
No.
It ain't. Damn, I didn't know that. Well, they got some dope ones down there, man.
Oh, but you were at that place and
Watch it on crack streams, bro. Watching the Jones fight on my phone.
you're watching on your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were about to say they had it playing on the
no,
TV.
No, I was in there watching. Like the crack streams is a good website, man. Like it was loading up on my phone and shit.
I got Hulu Live.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they just upped it $10. It's kind of expensive, but like,
What's the name too?
it's a luxury. If shit ever gets rocky, I'll cancel it. But like, it's super convenient.
They just up the price on Netflix too.
Yes, dude.
It's like 14 now.
Yes.
No, it's $15.99.
15 now.
I only pay for Hulu. I'm doing one or the other, and Netflix don't got live TV.
Yeah,
and I'm a sports guy, you know.
Yeah,
so like I want to watch the Super Bowl or
we had
stuff.
We fucking crack streams. I forget. I couldn't think of the website one night. My roommate just downloaded the CBS app or whatever. So we watched the Super Bowl and like the what would be the AFC. The AFC plays on CBS. No. The AFC is the Titans, right? Like the Titans in the AFC, right? Yeah, they play on CBS.
Okay.
And the playoffs, they play on CBS, and then the NFC plays on
NBC.
Fox. No, it's Fox.
No, Fox.
Yeah. The NBC, they play like the Sunday night game, the late game.
That's right.
Yeah.
NBC is Sunday night, and then Thursday night, dude. Thursday night was fucking NFL Network. No, for like half the year.
Yeah.
Nobody has fucking NFL Network.
It comes with like some packages or some shit, but like my
It's
AMC,
not on Hulu,
no,
which is wild.
I think it comes with like some of like
Sling TV. It comes
or
on.
like direct and shit.
Yeah,
it's
like the cable.
Yeah. It's my aunt though. I love going to her house. She got all the channels because she'll sit on the couch and watch basketball all day, and that's the type of shit I do. Like,
now I am looking forward to March Madness. March Madness is something that even Connor's not a sports guy. That's why he hadn't chipped in.
nah.
But
Yeah, I've been over here silent. I'm waiting for some like we can talk about like fashion.
Oh, I like
rap,
fashion too.
or-
Dog. I like shoes. I like music.
we can talk about the shirt you're wearing.
Oh man, this right here.
But yeah, I was just gonna say about March Madness. March Madness is one of those things that anybody can really tune into. You know,
It's exciting, man.
It
It's
is.
like because the thing about it is like you can during the season and then like in professional sports you can
go
normally you can generalize and narrow it down like this team is gonna win type shit. But in March Madness,
like
it's
the
just
Golden
like,
State Warriors, whenever they were 73-9, you were like they're at least
They
going to the finals.
Exactly, like and
Guaranteed.
You don't even know who's going to the Final Four in March Madness, and then that's what's exciting to me. But if you ain't into sports, then that shit probably won't be exciting. Like,
Yeah.
it's just how it is.
So yeah, man, tell me about the Dye Free brand. Or
My homie AD. If anybody watching this, he's
and even though you said he didn't have like we can get him on another day.
Him,
man.
that's what
and
I
like
told
you
him.
can come on again, bro.
Yeah,
like
he got a clothing brand he's starting. Man, actually, first off, I want to say this. My guy, I got some real talented friends, you know what I'm saying? Couple in this building right now in this room with me.
we can put them all on, plug them all in.
But
man.
this guy right here, man, like he's just a hustler, bro. He's a go-getter. I mean, he raps, makes beats, he can record people. and he can mow your yard for you. Put the nice little diamonds in this shit. Like he's got
The
his
little
own
baseball, the outfield.
Yeah, he's got his own shit. Big ass Dodge truck with the trailer and shit.
How'd you meet this guy?
Through Brave. I mean, he's actually
Okay.
from Murfreesboro. You know what I'm saying? He grew up, you know what I'm saying, around the 6 and stuff like that in Murfreesboro.
Okay.
But he ended up going to fucking Smyrna. But he knows. He was weird when I first met him. He's like, we had to have crossed paths. Like everybody you know.
I know.
Like nigga, like he was like people that you had beefs with in high school. Like I know them. Like it's like it has to be. I was like we probably have, bro. But I literally just met him a few months ago through my homie, one of my brothers, Brave, and dude's a real talented brother, man. But he got a clothing line and it's called Live Life Die Free.
Live
and,
Life Die Free.
This is a little fucking shirt he threw at me, man.
Got the,
Pretty
on the
tight.
sleeves.
He
On the sleeves.
hand pressed
too.
himself.
Oh, you got the gray hoodie
I
too.
got the gray hoodie, the Live Life Die Free shirt.
I like that. It's
Yeah,
like,
I like that too.
It's like spread it out for the camera one time. It's like kind of 90s inspired.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it's got
saying?
it's
Kind
got
of.
a
It
little-
gives me like Fresh Prince vibes.
Yeah. It's the color,
Kinda-
it's got the
it's-
colors and shit.
It almost gave me like a nostalgic feeling.
Like
It's
like
weird.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cool. The bubble letters is cool, and
Yeah.
that color, the colors are nice.
Yeah,
for real.
so-
and I'm not even like I like clothes, but I'm not like a fashion head.
You're
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
Like I'm not a fashion expert. Well, like I'm trying to get in tune with
Yeah.
it. Connor's way more into clothes.
I'm
than
into
me.
clothes, not as much though. But I like, I follow stuff that like
Yeah.
lets me know like shoes are coming out or just like,
Yeah.
I follow like Virgil Abloh, of course.
Yeah,
and,
he's just-
I follow
yeah.
Montclair and stuff because I
Mhm.
like their jackets and shit. Like that shit's
Yeah.
expensive. But yeah, 80. I mean, he's got he sold my roommate. Like my roommate. Shout out. His name is Joe too.
Really?
So like it's kind of weird that we became friends. I'll tell you that story here in a second. But he's a real different type dude. I mean, like as like he's always trying to get me like supporting me and shit and telling me to be like I'll freestyle something. He's like, bro, you need to record blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, but like every time AD pull up, man, he'd pull up with some merch. And he'd be like, "Hey, bro, let me cash app you. I want this. I want that." You know what I'm saying? He's got like a bunch of
always
articles.
supporting.
Yeah, he's a supportive ass nigga. I fuck with that. But he's like, he gave AD some like an idea to put like a print on like some sweatpants.
Like some joggers.
Yeah. And
Okay.
like, so he got a whole like fit. It's like a yellow long sleeve shirt
Ooh.
with like the die free shit on it, and the pants got the die free on it. And
So the brand is called give it to me one more.
Live Life Die Free.
Live Life Die Free.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's cool.
he also bought like a crew neck. He's got it's like a gray crew neck and it's got like a design on it. It's not like this, but man, like he be buying shit. He just bought the beanie and everything. Like he straight up been pouring money into AD and shit. So
Yeah. That's really cool,
Yeah.
dude. That goes a long way, man. I would appreciate it. I mean, I'm not really selling anything
Yeah.
necessarily, but I would just appreciate someone being like, "Hey, I see what you're doing. Let me post you on my story."
Right,
I
right.
appreciate shit like that
Yeah.
a lot. That goes a long way. Like that's all I really want. You
Yeah.
know, when I'm making a new post or something, like I'm posting when I post a clip of this, if I could just get 5 to 10 people to just
Then that's just-
press that little envelope
Exactly.
button, like that's all. I appreciate that, and that's really kind of why I created this platform was to do exactly that
Yeah.
to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Like every time Brave was dropping hella shit last year. Every time he was dropping a new video, he would DM it to me, and I'd be like, "Oh,
Man,
bet."
he got this song called Pitch Man.
That isn't out yet.
No. And we shot a video, and his homeboy Chad shoots all his videos. But
Mm-hmm.
Chad is bullshit, and he takes forever to edit the videos and shit. Because he edits too. But he's done moved to like Colorado, which is not an obstacle when you're dealing with like files on the computer because they can just
Right.
be sent. But
It's
like
the internet.
he ain't. And I'm telling you, bro, it's so dope. And I just feel like Brave done like
The video and the song.
yeah, man, it's
That's
tight.
tight.
It's hype, bro. Like we sitting in my living room, and like looking like we about to go like pull a heist or some shit. And like it was before I moved in, and my roommate's old roommate has like a gun cabinet with like AKs and like ARs and like shotguns
Yeah.
and shit. So we was acting like we was
So
about
the
to go.
visuals are
Yeah, the
on
visuals
point.
are tight. We was like, and my homie Makana, which is KO's little brother.
Okay.
He's sitting there with the fucking like the hockey mask thing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about, like the Jason mask, like the whole time. It was
Yeah,
like it was
yeah.
like creepy, but it was like cool as shit. Like I don't know. I just I really wish Chad would hurry up and edit and release that, send it to him. So he can
How
release
long ago did y'all do that?
So I moved in before Thanksgiving, so it was November. So it was probably a couple weeks before that, really. So
damn,
October, beginning November.
Yeah, he needs to get on that.
Yeah, he's bullshit. But he shot. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos that Bray released last year. He shot all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, he shot all.
I
of them.
did see those.
Yeah, he shot and edited all those.
Yeah, I did see those. Brave sent, and I like I was saying, dude, Brave, he would send me new links, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, and I'll write a little blurb up on my website.
I was seeing you was posting this shit on your before you started the podcast. So on your Instagram
that's how this shit got started, and then the podcast it kind of transformed into this. Does that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just another way to make content, man. I make music playlists. You know, I write articles about MTSU sports. I want it to be localized, but also I might go and write about LeBron James at the same time, or Bryce Harper, or someone like that, or Big, the new Lil Wayne album, or
Speaking of Bryce Harper,
he's bitter. Think about that, bro. He left and they won. They won a ring.
Philly fans damn, we ain't gonna never win. And we got this motherfucker for 13 years.
Isn't that how long it was?
Yeah, 13 years and $330 million. Jesus, I wish I could hit a baseball.
Dude, listen, Connor. I know you don't know shit about baseball, but if you could hit a baseball at a high level, you would be worth $300 million.
Easy.
No bullshit.
And
you don't even have to catch the ball.
DH.
All you got to dude, they got people who get paid just to hit, and they're out here signing $100 million deals.
Fucking Prince Fielder stopped playing in the field the last 5-6 years of his career, and he got fat as hell. He was just swinging the bat.
Just
that's all he did.
Doing home run derbies.
That's all he did. He was swinging the bat. He probably chilled when they had practice. I was like,
man, I'm
gonna need this damn glove.
Have you heard of Fat Caps? Have you heard of Fat Caps? This store?
No.
Dude, tell him about your little connection with Fat Caps.
Man, I feel like I'm falling out of touch with Fat Caps.
No, well, no, not even that. But just tell me how you met T, and just give me the rundown on that. I mean, I know you. It just.
Is this a Supreme
Patagonia collab?
Damn.
And look at the champion off-white, maybe?
Yeah.
Champion off-white.
Yeah.
But so tell them about Fat Caps and just where it is, all that.
Nathan actually showed me Fat Caps. Fat Caps is a boutique, and he actually started out in the mall. I forgot what mall it was. But he had a hat stand, and the name of the hat stand was Fat Caps. Yeah. He only sold predominantly black teams, and his
Negro League stuff,
the Monarchs, the
HBCUs or shit.
No, what's his name? Satchel Paige.
That's the Negro League. Yeah,
those teams.
That's tight. Yeah. See, that's the. See, my great grandfather, man, he got me into watching baseball, but he was born in 1911, so he loved baseball.
So yeah, he sold predominantly black teams, and they had him. He was the very first stand inside the mall. So when you come in, you're not gonna spend $30 on a hat.
Yeah.
And when you leave, you already spent a bunch of money. You're not gonna spend $30 on a hat. He is so, dude's I don't want to say he's not a hustler. He's driven.
Yeah, ambitious.
He's ambitious as hell.
He's very business minded.
And he actually won an award for that hat stand. Right. Out of all the stores in the mall, out of all the other stands, he won the award.
Yeah.
Ended up buying a store in the mall, and then moved out of the mall. And have you ever been to the Plato's Closet on Bell Road?
No,
dude,
I took my ex-girlfriend to the one here, you know what I'm saying, on Thompson.
Yeah,
so I never.
So that used to be a furniture store before it was a Plato's Closet, so it's huge. It was
it is
meant
fat.
for furniture to be in it. And he bought that, and it actually had an underground stage. And he had Yellow Wolf, dude. He's
Bro, he had Nipsey Hussle in there.
Nipsey Hussle.
Bun B.
Damn.
And this store's in Antioch.
Bun B, Currency.
Damn. See, them people don't even really just come down here. I'm gonna follow them. I'm checking them out.
Dude, we need to go up there. We'll go up there one day, man.
So I went up there one day, and I started talking to him because I Googled him. Like he intrigued me, and I was like, man, I read up on you.
Write a book, man.
I told him exactly what I just told you, and he was like, wow. He was like, we need to sit down and talk about this or make a video or something. And I was like, yeah, for sure, dude. This was like Nate still lived here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This was a long time ago.
Months ago.
And then I went back because he dropped this dope hoodie, and it was a skyline. It was a Nashville skyline, and it said Fat Caps under. And I went up there and I bought one, and I was like, I do photography, all this stuff, and I told him about Slight's website.
That's the
and
skyline.
I was like, if I could take some pictures of your store, and he'll write an article about it, that'd be great. And he was like, yeah. I took pictures, and he liked my pictures, so he kept having me come back, and he actually started calling me his photographer.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I haven't talked to him in months. I'm gonna actually text him.
Yeah, we need to reconnect. You got his phone number?
Yeah, I got his phone number.
So,
I got Joe's.
To be honest, I've been bullshitting because in December we went up there. They had a pop-up shop for this other brand, and it was a toy. We went because it was a toy drive.
Yeah, it was a toy drive.
I did a little vlog. They had. I was taking some pictures and some. I don't like pictures. I'm not a picture guy. But
so
like,
it was a pop-up for Hood Geek.
Yeah.
And Hood Geek was doing a toy drive.
Okay.
yeah.
So Fat Caps and Hood Geek did a toy drive, and he wanted me to come up there and take pictures.
Yeah.
And we did that, and he gave us some free stuff.
Yeah, dude. He gave me that hat right there.
You see the Fat Cap sticker, man?
Yeah, I see.
I got a stack of
I
them.
just noticed your beanie. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me the beanie.
That's a new era too.
Yeah, I see it on the side.
It's
too.
hard.
Yeah.
If I got a sticker for you, man.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm down to go out there. Shit, I might ride
Yeah,
out there. You know,
dude,
And,
it's in Antioch, bro.
I mean,
it's
just hit
not
up Ty
far.
because he live right off.
And-
the
and
road.
He
Yeah.
lives like 5 minutes
and
from there.
plus size models are rare, and I want to do more of that. So, you come. And
Dude,
I'll ask him to get you an outfit.
Yeah.
Dude, he'll
like
dress
for-
you up.
so
Yeah. So
he-
I brought a guy from my work.
Yeah.
And T liked the way he looked, and I was like, T, you mind getting him an outfit? And he was like, I got you. Made him take his shoes off, gave him shoes to put on, jeans, shirt, and then a jacket. And I snapped him up, and he put him on his Instagram story and stuff like that.
That's what's up.
And then actually on the toy drive, I kind of forced his girlfriend into it, and I was like, "Hey T, give her something to put on so I can snap her up." And he was like, "Cool." Gave her like 7 different things. Like anytime we'd come back in from shooting, he'd be like, "Here, put this on. Here, put this on."
Snap her up, take it
Yeah,
off,
it
hang it
was
back
cool.
up, like.
Hell yeah.
So
And it's cool because they got like, dude, they have like BBC in there, Billionaire Boys Club,
Yeah.
like fresh North Face
Yeah.
clothes. Like, dude, it's a boutique, like he said. Like, it's
yeah,
not,
a
it's not
boutique.
just.
Have
like
you ever heard of Carl Kanai?
yeah.
Only store I've ever seen that have Carl Kanai in it.
That's crazy.
And
'cause,
that's
I be
rare
seeing
in Middle
people
Tennessee.
Kanai. I be seeing people sometimes in Kanai. I be like, where you be getting that?
Yeah.
It's like literally the only time like I ever heard of Calvin Kanai was like an episode of Martin, and that's like. Then the
I
90s,
never even
you know,
heard of
Carl
it.
Kanai in the 90s, that was like Gucci.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's Gina was like on the episode of she was doing like a marketing like what would you call it campaign for Cal Kanai, and like that's the only time I ever heard that shit. I didn't even know if it was real. Then I started seeing like people wearing it on Instagram
Yeah.
and shit. Like I see like
like bringing it back.
yeah, like
I'd never heard. I
like
never
Fat
heard
Boy.
of it.
He just posted a picture not too long ago of him and some Kanai. He
Fat
had, like,
Boy
a-
SSC.
Yeah, he had like a Kanai fucking like pullover or some shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they're fresh.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, he's got ice cream.
Yeah.
He's got carrot stuff. I didn't get this from there.
Yeah.
But he's got carrots. Dude, he's got
And ice cream
Every-
is Pharrell's brand. One
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Pharrell's
one
been associated with that. Staple,
dude. You'll
all
love it
kinds
there.
of stuff.
Yeah,
You'll
they
love
got-
it there.
It's a
See, I
cool-
like
if you're
that
into
vintage
fashion.
like '90s, like when I was a kid. Like
Dude,
clothing.
actually, I can show you some pictures that I took of his boutique.
I was watching Juice the other day, and like that whole
yeah.
like their whole wardrobe was like I was like, damn, this shit is
That
so
shit's
tight.
coming back,
It
though.
is,
30
though.
years later, you know,
Yeah.
25 years
Still
later.
had the fat guy. You know, he played Samson in Lean on Me. Remember the part on the where Morgan Freeman was on the top of the school? with
I've
him?
never seen Lean on Me.
What?
Have you seen Lean on Me, Connor?
What?
Connor's
what
the
is it?
movie head.
Say it again.
I'm
Lean
more
on
into.
Me with Morgan Freeman, where he plays the principal. in one of the worst schools.
And then he was like he
locked
was
the doors and shit.
Yeah, he was like, please let me come back. And then he threatened to throw him off the roof.
So that's the kid that I'm talking about. He had on like these plaid.
Yes, in Juicy.
He played in Juice. He had on them plaid overalls.
Yeah,
with the black boots and shit. Shit was
that
hard.
I think you're thinking about Juice, man.
No, I mentioned Juice. I was asking him if he knew who it was.
Okay, yeah,
I was like, it's
dude,
the same
he was dope
dude.
in Juice.
Yeah, I was like, that's the same dude that was in Lean on Me. That's where most people notice him from that ain't seen Juice.
Wow, I just not realized that is him.
Yeah. Sounds.
So Connor's the movie head. I'm into more of like we said before. I'm into more like the sci-fi, the anime, the Star Wars stuff. Like there's some movies that I can like drop on Connor and be like, I ain't seen that one.
But so last time I went there, he was like, I showed some of your, because I like taking off guards of people.
Yeah.
Like
so,
Candids.
Candids, basically.
Don't do that to Pop Smoke. He'll be
Yeah, I saw that.
So like I'd be in there taking photos of models and like I'm always looking around just looking for something.
You just got that the photographer eye just looking at shit.
I try, yeah. And he was over here like talking to a dad and his kid like interacting with customers. So I was just pop, like snapping him up, and he liked them. I mean, usually people do not like candid pictures. Like Joe, that's crazy. His name is Joe too. It's
a common name, man.
Yeah, his name is Joe Minor.
Muhammad is the most common name in the world. It really is.
I know.
Check it.
But so he was like, I showed some of your photos to our athletic guy, and he wants you to travel with us to take pictures.
Damn.
Which I was like, I'm totally down for that, but I really fell off. Like, dude, it got there's things blocking me from doing that, but I'll try my best to, but then like work got busy and I stopped going out there, and I really need to text him and be like, let's not do it like this. Let's not end it like this. Yeah. But how we met Joe was when he owned the store in the mall. Joe was like a little kid, and he could see he could see the toy store across the mall, and Joe was like grabbing a bunch of Hot Wheels because he loved Hot Wheels. And T walked over there and he's like, what are you doing with all those Hot Wheels? Like he thought he was stealing or something. And he was like, oh, I'm about to buy them. He's like, where's your parents at? And he's like, they're out shopping like in the same mall. And he said he pulled out like a bunch of ones from where he saved up his allowance. Yeah, and he was about to just buy some Hot Wheels. He was like, come in my store and wait for your parents. And dude, from that point on, like they've been business partners. Like he gave Joe his first job putting stickers in the bags, Fat Cap stickers in the bags for customers. Yeah. And now Joe's going to like Vegas and all kinds of places to fashion shows to get clothes in the store.
Yeah, that's tight, man. That is tight.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna say this on record. That article, I'm gonna do it this week. I promise. I've just been.
You've been saying that.
No, but like
he's been busy, man.
I
know you've been busy,
and I know,
but everyone's busy.
Look, you're right, bro.
Hey,
touche. And I'm not even gonna like make an excuse. I've been bullshitting. I really have, but I've been focused on this. But no, I really mean that, because whenever I talked to T, it was like the 21st, I think. It was like right before Christmas, and he was like, because we want to get him on the podcast. Yeah. And like we want to do it like in store or something like that, like on whatever. But he told me, he was like, yeah, it'll probably be best to do it like after holiday season, months, a couple months after, a month or two after, weeks after, like. And I feel like we're at a good time now, because I mean you haven't been there since, when was the last time you went to Fat Caps? You've been there this year in January?
No.
Yeah, see? So I mean, holiday season's passed, Valentine's Day's passed. I think it's a good time to like reconnect, cuz like
he liked my Instagram photo on Valentine's Day.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Or whoever, it was either him or Joe.
At Fat Caps?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
still fuck with you. Shit.
Yeah,
life happens, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People understand
but
that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little. So on the Slightlee Daily website, I have categories. I have music, movies, video games, TV podcasts.
I really think you should make a fashion tab.
And me and him, we had this conversation. I'm like, I guess for that article, it wouldn't fit in any of those categories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd have to make like a fashion tab. So basically,
that's your area, bro.
Yeah, basically.
No, I mean, as
he
many
would be
friends,
my main contributor. You know what I'm saying?
As many friends as we have. Okay, we got
Marley,
Barkley, Marley.
Nate's big into fashion, ain't he?
Nate is too, but he's not much of a. He's not gonna like. He is. Nate's definitely big into fashion. He's more into modeling, which is hand in hand with fashion,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then we got. Why am I blanking on?
Andy,
Piff Carter.
We got Andy. We got Piff Carter.
Okay.
We got
Ty. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
Ty.
Barkley, Marley, Ty, Andy. Like we had a bunch of people who want to do clothes. And there's a guy that I want to get on here. He said, dude, it was before we even had our first one out that I asked him. He was asking like, are you trying to get it off the ground? Well, we're off the ground now. What's up?
Oh, exactly, bro. We're at 24.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a big ass Kobe.
But his name is Ethan. No.
I'm glad. How did you meet that guy?
Huh?
How'd you connect with that dude?
Dude, I've partied with him.
I want to.
Partying is one of the top.
That's
ways
networking right there.
Hey man, let me.
I mean, people, what I'm saying, will spill the beans when they get a few cocktails in them.
E-Rob. Yeah, Ethan Robinson.
Oh, Ethan Robbins.
Yeah. And he was like, you trying to get it off the ground?
I know who that is.
And I was like, not necessarily get it off the ground. Like, we're going to do it.
Get what off? What do you mean?
He was talking about the podcast. He was like, you trying to get it off the ground or what? And
I
was like, you know what? We're going to put a few out, and then I'll get back with you. And I haven't. And now we're 24, and maybe I should.
I mean, dude, isn't that crazy? This is 24, man. That's wild. But
grinding, bro.
And it's at an average an hour. We're at like 24 hours worth of podcasts. That's a whole day you can listen to us.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
That's tight.
But yeah, so it kind of segues me into this. We're talking about clothes and stuff. I really want to get some Slightly Daily merch out there real soon. I think a good thing to start with would be stickers.
Yeah.
Like just real quick. Like not even charging for no stickers, but just like handing them out. Connor made me a shirt actually for my last project, the Lovely Sounds shirt.
That's right.
And a dope idea he had was putting the QR code on the sleeve. So I was thinking stickers with like my logo on it and the QR code.
You can put Slightly Daily inside of the QR code. Like, so it'll be right here.
I know exactly. Yeah. Dude, so I'm going to do, that's going to come real soon. I'm going to do some stickers. I'm about to just hand them bitches out, go to a bar or something and just
make coasters, just sit the coasters
down.
Dude. You could, like, that's a thing too when you get into making shit. When you first start off, you want to make shit that people's going to use. Like, people use coasters.
Are you familiar with Nelk Boys?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so they have a YouTube channel, and these guys have merch. I mean, they have some really good hoodies. They have dope merch, but they also have beer bottle openers, and it's also a shotgun tool.
Bro, everybody's gonna put that on their keychain.
Yeah, it's a shotgun tool.
I carry this bottle opener. I couldn't even tell you where I got it. Smacks.
Keychain, yeah.
I just have had this on my keychain for months, a year.
What does that say? Smacks.
Smacks. I don't even know where I got it.
Dude, I think that's a vape brand.
Bro, I carry this on my keychain every day with me.
You can do like some what's the names too? Some lanyards. People would use those.
Yeah.
Because I need a new lanyard. I'm just not gonna go buy one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
he's dropping hints.
Because I mean, if you want to,
we should make Slightly Daily Band-Aids.
Band-Aids? Okay. Do the Nelly thing.
I was trying to shotgun some beers on Super Bowl Sunday and I cut my fingers, so I used a Slightly Band-Aid.
Don't worry, guys. What if that was our first sponsor, Band-Aid, the Band-Aid brand?
I mean, that's a bag. Shit.
That's a big bag.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do want to do, like we said this off camera, but I could go do some like normal white tees with the logo, which might be cool, but I want to put a little more thought into it. I want to work with my.
Oh yeah,
My-
Nelk also has well, their brand is Full Send. They have jewel wraps.
For real.
Yeah, jewel
Another thing,
wraps.
bro, that you, man, we got a college, man, and it's one of the biggest colleges.
Not even
man.
coasters, koozies.
Yeah,
Koozies.
Dude, I remember when Yik Yak was a thing. Dude,
Bro,
I was at a
yes.
frat party and there was this dude walking around just handing out Yik Yak. Yeah.
like but like with the college being one of the biggest ones in the Southwest, like the Southwest or whatever in the South, like you could literally go on campus and just do your vlog and like walk up on random people, ask them something.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like, oh, here's a Slightlee Dating sticker. You know, check me out. You know, what I'm saying,
Check me out.
blah, and like that would be tight too, man. I can see
yeah,
that.
dude.
And campus is so nice and stuff. It's like
MTSU has a
nice-ass
beautiful
backdrop.
campus.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been on MT's campus very much, but dude, MTSU's
to Dog.
I used to
campus.
skate there.
Oh, okay, dude. Their campus is fucking. It's
Shout out to Dog.
actually a beautiful. It's spread out, but like it's so beautiful. It's a perfect place to skate. I've never
Yeah.
thought about that.
I mean, I don't.
You can
skate,
go. You can go
obviously, but-
straight from the rec center all the way to the JUB, just on one road,
Yeah.
one little sidewalk. Let me tell you, man. I went to MT for 4 years.
Most people don't graduate in 4 years.
Well, I
So,
did that.
You did that. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
That's a big feat. You know what I'm saying?
I did that shit, but dude, let me tell you, man. It took sweat. It took some tears.
Bro, I
even.
know you was grinding because like the whole when you was like doing the journalism for the schools around
paper,
here,
too?
For the paper, that shit was tight.
Yeah, bro. I was working. So I was working at the restaurant. I was going to school and I was doing the newspaper,
Covering
man.
fucking-
And in my spare time, somehow I was doing music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we used to sit in the garage. We should have like
Yeah.
been recording, but we was just getting high, and I should have been recording.
We did it. We did a couple songs,
Yeah.
but nothing of worth. I was still trying to learn I was still trying to figure out my sound.
Yeah.
I'm putting
Anyways, this guy can spit.
out some music soon.
If you would comment under this video, Slightly get back in the booth. I would appreciate.
Hey man, I'm about to put out some music. Some
real?
music I recorded in 2018 and 19. I'm putting out like 6 or 7 tracks. One of them is produced by me, and the rest.
Oh, I forgot too. You was making beats.
Yeah,
too.
man, I can make beats. Yeah, man. I engineered the song I'm talking about. I engineered it, all that. Did the reverb and
All
the
that. Yeah,
effects.
I know. Yeah. So I'm excited for that.
we ain't never-
Slightly 2020. You know?
Slightly. I don't even know the name of the project yet. My creative process is kind of weird. I record raw. Okay, I don't have like a title in mind or nothing.
Yeah.
I come up with my titles dead till like day before. I'm like, oh shit! I call like my friend. I'll call like Ty or Nathan. Like, hey, what do you think I should name this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some people work like this. My project is called blah, and it's you know what I'm saying.
A lot of people
But
make.
that's just how some people are.
But yeah, but they a lot of people think conceptually too. So you know what I'm saying.
Right. I do, but I kind of am just like whatever. When I'm recording music, I'm just kind of just like whatever sounds
Yeah.
dope to me.
I mean,
right
like it's
now.
different. Like thinking like a song, like the concept of a song, but
Mm-hmm.
then it's like more tough to like make a project, a concept project, and
That
then
flows-
have
that
all that
meshes
flows
together.
and it meshes and all the songs correlate and all that bullshit. Like
Yeah.
that's a tough thing to do, but like it's fucking beautiful though. Honestly, like.
So
a
I
lot of people-
didn't ask you this, man. But when was your first time you ever? When was your first time you ever recorded a song?
I was probably like 16 or 17.
Who were you with? Paint that picture for me. How did you feel? How did that feel?
We really didn't even record a song. We were just freestyling, man.
Yeah.
And just on some beats because we listened to Lil Wayne. And he,
The drought.
you know, the Drought 2, Drought 3,
Bro.
Dedication 2, Dedication 3. My little brother is the biggest Lil Wayne fan and Eminem fan I've ever heard in my life. And he wanted to start rap. Him and Brave have similarities. He's just two of the most talented people that can pen a song that I've ever been around in my whole life. But
Yeah.
They just I don't know. They're just not on the whole like getting the notoriety type shit. They're just more of like the art of making
I just
music.
love it.
Yeah.
And I kind of appreciate that, man, because
You gotta hit play at the bottom. That was taken on a 5S.
The MTSU?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Peck Hall.
I had a lot of classes in Peck Hall, man. You get, look, that square building right there, Connor, you get lost in that motherfucker.
Yo, shout out Andrew, man. I just seen him pop on my TL the other day.
Man, do you think that's Andrew?
No, well, that's kind of, is that racist?
That's not Andrew.
I don't think it's Andrew. I was just saying shout out him, like, because this
Andrew
guy
was on
made
my
me think of Andrew. And, like, the last time I asked about him, he wasn't with us, but I just
He was
seen him.
on vacation.
He was on vacay, but I just seen him post something on my TL, so I was just like,
He was on my podcast yesterday.
yeah, I didn't watch it then.
No, I haven't put it out yet. We just filmed it yesterday. Him and Devin Da Vinci.
You see that first scene?
Yeah.
We had to shoot it twice because I had to shoot it from the back and then have him do it again.
Yeah. He's like, damn. I bet he was like, damn, I gotta do this trick again. That shit was. Hey, what do you do? Ollie over that handrail on that first trick?
He did something. It was a spin. He did a spin.
It's like a 180.
Yeah.
JoLee, do you watch any podcasts? Do you tune into any?
I mean, Joe Rogan is the shit.
Yeah, Joe Rogan. Dude, every time I ask someone that, everyone says Joe Rogan because he's the most popular one. He really is, and he is the shit.
He's the highest paid one, too. He cleared like $30 million last year from doing
What?
God, from this.
Yeah, from doing this right here. Like, and
From
like
just getting high and just...
then the next one underneath him was like 15 mil. Like, he's blowing them out of the water.
Jesus.
Dude, I heard he did shrooms on one of his.
I think
He didn't confirm it, but like
I believe it.
you could like tell.
A lot of people think that Joe Rogan has done a lot of drugs, but he really hasn't.
He's done DMT.
I mean, that's different. DMT isn't. I don't consider it like a real drug because it's in everything.
It is,
like,
but he always is like, "Have you done DMT?" He asked,
that shit opened him
Have you
up.
done DMT? Like he asked everyone that.
But I like it when Joey Diaz is on there, and I also like Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz is hilarious.
He's so fucking funny, dude. And I can't. It's like $1 million worth of game.
Is that the one that was saying that
he's a bigger dude? He's like the New
is
Yorker
hilarious.
guy.
He's from Jersey. He's like he's
the-
like Cuban. He's like Cuban and Italian, but like or something like that. Cuban or he's some kind of Hispanic.
Yeah.
And Italian, but he's hilarious, bro. Like
Yeah, no, he was talking about man, what was he saying? He was
he's got a lot of stories about doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
They're pretty tight.
yeah. But he was talking about something,
and he lived.
It
to
had me
tell
cracking
him.
up. I was doing a move going to Indiana, and I listened to that full one, dude. I was laughing. My mover was like, "What are you laughing at?"
Don't worry about it.
I mean, like I can't explain.
He was what is this?
Do you like this?
Yeah. What's that say? Slat.
Wipe your nose.
Wipe a nigga nose. Slat. Who else I be listening to? Oh yeah, we watch. You know who Gilly the Kid is? He was like rumored to have been like a ghostwriter for Wayne back in the day and
Gilly
shit.
the
He
Kid.
beefed with Wayne and shit. He's
I
from
don't
Philly.
know.
Him and his cousin, they got a podcast, and some other guy is a narrator and shit, and it's called like $1 million worth of game. I think.
No, I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Dude, you know who one you should check out, and I think you'd fuck with is Ben Baller.
Oh yeah, I
Ben,
follow Ben Baller. I fuck with Ben Baller. He's
dude,
tight, man.
Ben Baller's podcast.
I didn't even know he had a podcast,
Bro,
man.
that
He's a cool-ass
motherfucker,
nigga, man.
bro, that motherfucker, he ain't just a jeweler.
Oh yeah,
You know him. Ferg is the name. Ben Baller did the chain.
Yeah.
You know him from that. Some people, bro, my man has been in the music industry since Tupac.
Yeah.
As an A&R,
Yeah,
as a music executive, bro, he's an OG in this game. You
Yeah,
need to check out Ben Baller's
Yeah.
podcast. I think you would like him because that's more like catered to you. It's really a business podcast,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. But like he's always like telling you about like, oh, it's like some old stories he did or like what's going on with him currently. Because like, dude, he is mega rich, but he's a family man now.
Yeah, because he used to fucking pop seals too. He used to.
Yeah, that's what he always said. He was like, dude,
and-
in the last one I just listened to, he was like, let me tell you this crazy cop story. He was like, I had a seal and like a pocket full of a pill bottle with some Percocets, and it was prescribed to me, and like I got pulled over and I got put in the cop car with my hands, but they didn't arrest me because they didn't know what the lien was. Like
Yeah.
He's sober now.
Yeah,
but,
he's sober. He smokes weed.
Yeah, he
but
smokes
don't do
weed,
no
but
drugs.
he always like plugs in this one brand of the pen. I can't even think of what it's called, but he always plugs. He's like, yeah, I always smoke my blank pen. It's like a dab pen
Yeah.
or something. He's stupid rich.
Yeah, I fuck with Ben.
He's probably worth $100 million.
Probably.
No
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Is it a Megatoke?
I couldn't even tell you. It's like a dab pen,
like
an
Megatokes.
oil.
You don't
oil
like
pen.
Megatokes?
No.
Why? I've never tried it,
I
but
never
they
tried
look
one
cool.
either.
They do look kind of cool, but I really didn't.
Is that the big gold ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the huge button.
Yeah.
I like the way it looks. I thought it was okay. So, first time I saw Megatoke, this like it was just like an older black guy making a video, and he's like, "You mind if I smoke in here?" And it was like his Uber. And
He's like, "Mind if I medicate?" He's like, "It's my medicine."
It's my medicine.
It's my medicine.
See, I first started seeing them really though. You know,
I thought it was a regular vape, and I was like, "I want
you
one."
put weed in it.
Yeah, you
real
put
flour.
You put flour in
Flour
it.
in it,
That
like-
that's no good.
Yeah, but what's the name? She was using them. She cracks me up. Dabbing Granny, you ever seen her?
Yes,
the old
dude.
lady?
Yeah.
She
Hey,
was. That's
she's
the first time I was
wild.
like, what the fuck is that? Like, I looked at.
She's wild.
Man.
She'll do the nectar.
The
and then she'll
nectar
fucking take
collector.
a shot and then
Yeah, no,
chug a
she'll
beer.
dude.
Man, crazy shit. Old ass lady.
I wouldn't be
down.
able to hang with her.
Hell no. But my friend, a friend of mine, she has a friend that lives out in Oregon, and she just went out there for her birthday like last month or whatever. She came back, and you ever heard of a Puffco?
Mm-mm.
I have.
Bro,
Have not.
It's an electric dab rig. Bro.
Yes. No, Myleena's little cousin's got one. He
whenever they brought it
Yes.
over, her
Them
friend, her
bitches.
cousin's friend. Okay.
So she brought that back, came over to my house and she brought some some distillate, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that looks like diamonds, like the little diamonds,
The
pure
crystal- the
THC,
crystals,
crystals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they called them diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds, they do. She brought that shit back and man, she got me fucking high. Like as soon as she left, I passed out. I woke up like 2 hours later. I was
God damn.
like, I was like, you got me high. Than
You
a
had
motherfucker.
some
But
eye
it's-
crust.
It's hands free, dog. Like you just put the wax in the bottom and just like it vibrates, and you just like
And it probably conserves a whole lot
man,
too.
yeah, dude,
No, I know exactly what it is.
yeah, dog.
It probably conserves a lot of that. It probably don't waste nothing.
Man.
When you put some wax on there, it
And you
probably
can
don't
change
waste
it. Like
shit.
you can do titanium,
Yeah.
quartz, all that.
The bitches are expensive though. So with like the discount, because her friend that's out in Oregon, she works at a dispensary.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like easily 500.
Well, she paid like $300 for hers, and that was with
and
like
that was
a 40%
and she was like
discount.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. They got another brand too. It's like a knockoff, but it's like a little cheaper. It's
How do
the
you
same shit.
how do you feel about CBD? Have you used CBD at all?
No, but I watched somebody use it in front of me because they couldn't smoke weed. Shout
It's-
out my roommate.
Dude. Well, I know I don't smoke no more. I don't
Yeah, I know. I
don't smoke no more, so I really only I drink beer, but like I don't know, I don't smoke no more. And CBD it's like it's kind of like it's hard to explain because you definitely do feel something.
Yeah, but it's just like
But it's more like those Heineken 0.0s.
it's like a hazy feeling. Like,
Yeah.
they're just saying like you ain't high. But
It's
you
kind of
ain't-
like a non-alcoholic beer in a way,
Yeah.
but it's still it makes you sleepy.
Yeah.
It'll make you sleep good.
I gotta smoke weed because if I don't smoke weed, I'm gonna strangle somebody. Like it's just how it is. I don't know. Like I gotta smoke every day at least like once. I don't know. I've been smoking since I was like 16. I ain't never like just stopped smoking unless I was like on probation, and then my dumb ass would still smoke on probation for nobody knows.
But
why.
you're off now, right?
Yeah, shoot, shout out, baby. I've been off since 2018, baby, and I've been smoking weed faithfully.
Religiously.
Religiously, B. But yeah, hey, y'all don't do drugs. Don't get on probation.
Yeah, don't do real drugs.
Don't get on probation. Fuck the cops. Sometimes
Sometimes-
they're there for you. Sometimes
Yeah, sometimes they help, sometimes they don't.
they're weird.
If JoLee's not smoking a blunt, he's rolling a blunt.
Exactly.
I mean, shit.
If he ain't wearing polo boxers, he's in the shower.
Exactly. I might be rolling a blunt with a lit blunt in my mouth, and I roll backwards too, fat ones. Just-
All right, so JoLee, do you got anything?
Yeah, man.
That's not my line.
I mean, yeah, man. You got anything else? We're at an hour. You got,
we made it an hour.
dude. Yeah, dude. You got anything you want to plug before we hop off here?
Nah, man, I just talked about my friend.
Thank you for coming
I had a good
on.
time, you know what I'm saying? This is tight.
This
Appreciate
will
you
not
for
be our
inviting
last
me.
one, man.
But like I said, a lot of people don't know this side about me, but I just kind of wanted to sing, you know. But
You got a beautiful voice. I've heard it.
I got some ideas and shit I want to do singing wise. I want to cover some songs with like an acoustic setting and shit like that. Aside from the one I told y'all about, but man, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like, it's 2020, it's a new decade, you know, it's time to fucking do some shit.
It's a whole
like,
new decade.
I've been sitting around the last decade saying I was gonna do shit and I never did it, and I'm trying to rewrite my history.
And the best time to start it is fucking motherfucking
Now.
right now.
Now.
You got anything, Connor?
I don't.
How you feeling?
How do I feel?
How do you feel about the podcast so far? Give me a few words.
It's flowing, baby.
Man, we're doing this, and it's gonna get better. Y'all are gonna see a bunch of changes. I
Yeah.
don't think we said that on camera.
Yeah,
but
dude, we're about to.
It's
This is
no
my
whoa,
first
whoa.
time on here, but I've
We're
watched and I've already seen the progression from episode 1 until now.
24.
Type shit, so.
We're not gonna
Totally.
say anything, but we're not gonna give any kind of hints.
You'll know.
But when you'll know, because it's gonna be like they moved to a totally different building. That's what happened. Because we're not gonna do it here and there. It's gonna be all at once, and you're gonna be like, wow. And
it's on Apple and Spotify.
YouTube.
Yeah,
That's where I
YouTube.
watch.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I like watching
Yeah.
instead of like listening.
Yeah,
I like
but
watching
at the same time, though, a lot of people will be at work. Parker, he listens to it on the Apple Podcast
Yo, shout out
app.
Parker. He's been dropping some beats.
Yeah,
and, you
go
know,
buy
he's-
Parker's beats.
He's doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Parker, you're lazy.
Parker
I said
Productions. He said it. He knows you more than I do. You doing your thing, buddy. Dude,
But,
every time I go over there, he's been like making beats or something.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, but he ain't doing them with them. They're on that flash drive.
Sell the beats, Parker.
Drop some beat tapes, dog.
Prove me wrong, bro. It's whatever. But yeah, God is good.
God is good.
Honestly, Parker, you watching this? I have an idea for you. Just, you know, all the rappers you fuck with and shit, put you out like a DJ Khaled joint. You know what I'm saying? You know, get them to
Dude,
come
yes.
through.
Free the Birds. Listen, go listen to Free the Birds. One of the best songs I ever did. What I Told Her. I went straight pop on that song. If ain't nobody heard that, go listen to What I Told Her. It's got over 1,000 views on SoundCloud. I sound like Bruno Mars on that song.
Shout out my homeboy A-Rab, aka Mo. He's like the Titans fan of the year type shit. They keep sending him like gift cards and all kinds of shit in the mail. Yeah.
Shout out. What's going on? Go ahead.
Well, I don't know if y'all see. He was like on the news and shit.
Uh-uh.
Like, this motherfucker went to every game last year except for the one in Denver. Like he
Wow.
went to Oakland.
He traveled
yeah,
with them.
Yeah.
So he went to Baltimore.
Yeah, he went to Baltimore. Like
Wow.
He pulled
he
a
went to
Drake.
Kansas City.
He pulled a Drake.
He went to Kansas City and like partied with like the fucking the Titans GM because his birthday
Wow.
was that Saturday, like or
He
that
chilled
Friday.
with John Robinson.
Yeah, like
Wow.
yeah, and in the fuck in a bar, he was drunk as fuck too. Like had a fat ass dip in. Like you could tell he was drunk. Cause one thing about that nigga Mo, he's Snapchatting shit constantly and like
Okay.
he's sneaky with that shit. He's catching people like doing stupid shit,
Slipping.
Yeah, but that's my nigga, bro. My brother for life, man. He's a cool ass nigga. Die hard UT fan. Die hard Titans fan.
Big Tennessee guy.
Big Tennessee guy. And he's from fucking Najaf, Iraq.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out Tennessee.
Shout out Iraq.
Shout out Iraq. Honestly,
okay. I was
we
making
wouldn't
sure
be
that
able
was
to
good.
drive cars without Iraq.
The FBI just text me.
We wouldn't be able to have.
Hey, with that chill.
Chill out with that.
Yo, chill.
Hey, what you know?
Who you with?
All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Episode 24 of the Slightly Daily Podcast. I'm Brennan, Brennan Austin Timberlake, aka Slightlee. I got JoLee to my right, Connor in the corner. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please share me to your stories.
Yes, sir.